Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Cherry and I am going to introduce you to my cash stuffing. So since it is the first cash stuffing of the new year, I thought I would take you through my setup, talk about kind of some goals and some budgets and things I'm doing, and then I will cash it up for the first week in January. It's technically the second week in January, but I only got paid last Friday, and so this is basically the first week for me. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is unstuff my general wallet. So this is what I use for just day-to-day kind of everything. So I am also doing no spend January at the minute. So I'm kind of using a lot less than usual. So I'm just going to unstuff this. So in supermarket leftover we have 10 and a little bit of change. Let's get that out. Transport has nothing. Eating out has nothing because it didn't get stuffed. And miscellaneous has 20, which is the amount I stuffed. I didn't use this at all. I thought that I was going to need some like shower gel and stuff, but my mum bought it for me. So this is what we're left with. So we have a 20, a 10, and some change. So I'm going to put that to one side. So first thing actually that I'm going to do, so this is not my first time cash stuffing. I've been doing this for a little while now, but I've been on a very, very low income. My work situation at the minute is I'm part-time employed at a supermarket and I have a permanent full-time job starting later in January. This supermarket job is just kind of like a Christmas temp job, so it's not, you know, it was never going to be forever, which is fine. But that's why I'm on kind of a limited income for the foreseeable. I mean, I'm going to be on a limited income for the foreseeable anyway. I'm not a high earner. I'm going to be on like just above minimum wage. So it's not like, it's not going to be anything extravagant on this channel. So this is my savings challenges and sinking funds binder. I am going to split them up because it's thick. It's heavy as well. You can hear that. It's thick and it's heavy, so I need to split them up. I'm gonna get a like a separate sinking funds binder so I can leave this one just for like savings challenges. But I made this little template so that I could go through, write down a target if I have one, and then put what I have in January and then what I'm gonna have in December, just to get kind of an idea of like how much I save throughout the year. I know that I'm gonna be you know, taking things out and stuff, but it just gives me a bit of an idea. So events, I'm going to put a target of 100 for events, just in case I get asked for onto some, I don't know, random day out or something. I just want to have something kind of in reserve. So January, I have, I don't know if you can really see it, I have 100 in there. I've been throwing money at this because I am going to see Olivia Rodrigo in May. I'm going to see her for my birthday, and then I'm seeing Taylor Swift in June, so I need to save up like quick time for the hotels and the transport and stuff. So health has a target of 150. This is to cover 2 dentist appointments in a year, like 2 checkups, and my optician's appointment, which I think is every 2 years maybe. And as you can see, health has a big fat 0 in there right now. Right, tech, I am, what was I doing? 60, which is for my Microsoft renewal. Tech at the minute has, how much? 30. Okay, we're halfway there. And I know I'm going to be like taking it out. I just want like this amount in like reserves. So if I were to like lose my job and be unemployed for like an entire year, in the worst case scenario, I kind of have it as like a backup. So this isn't just like for the money that I need for this year. This is like reserves kind of, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Travel is not getting a target and it currently has 0. I did a lot of traveling in 2023, so it's not a priority for something. Clothes is also not getting a target. And how much have we got in here? 15. There we go. Mutual aid is not getting a target. I'm just going to put in what I can. It's got 5 at the minute. Right, so these are the, oh, I've also got miscellaneous, but I don't think I have anything in it. Let me have a look. Oh, I do. That's a surprise. I have 20. Not getting a target, but I have 20 in there. These are all the savings challenges that I'm going to do this year. So I've got rock, paper, scissors, £200 scratch and save. I love these ones. I also have a scratch never have I ever. I have a £500 savings challenge. This is for Christmas. So this is the only one that I am like thoroughly like adamant that I've got to finish. I also have an up and away, which I'm like halfway through. And then I got this little mini savings challenge, which I'm doing for 50p's. So that is that. So the, what's my pen? Oh, it's here. So the these are not getting a target except for this one. This is not going to be for what's like in reserve either. This is just to complete it. There we go. Okay, so let's go through actually. The only savings challenges I have started are the up and away one and the 50p one. Okay, I have 28 in up and away. I'm gonna put that here, 28. And how much do I have in the pink seashells? It's not a pink seashell, for reference. That's just a Fall Out Boy reference because I'm a nerd. How much do I have? I think it's £1 each, yeah, so that's £3. So I have £3 in pink seashells. I can't speak. So yeah, that is what we're looking at for this year. I'm also going to zero these out. So that is what we're looking at for the start of the year. I'm interested to see how it's gonna look different in December. If it's gonna look different, hopefully it'll look different. But yeah, so this is what we're going for. So let's get into the actual cash stuffing now. Okay, so we're gonna stuff for the week. Usually I would do 100 for a week and live off of that. However, because we're doing no spend January, I'm really trying to cut it down, especially with the whole, you know, low wages. So supermarket, if I can talk, is getting 10. Usually I would do like 20 at least. Transport is getting 20. I'm gonna do, I was gonna get 15. I'm getting it in 5s actually, because I take the bus to and from work. I have an optician's appointment tomorrow actually. So that's the only other thing that I'm gonna be going out for. Eating out is getting skipped, and miscellaneous is getting 10. I don't think I mentioned either, but with rollover, we are stuffing 225, yeah. So that's us done for the week. So now we're going to move on to sinking funds and savings challenges. So I am going to start off with kind of the main challenge that I'm doing this year, and that is the 100 envelope challenge. My main goal for this year is to save 6k. Why 6k? Well, to cut a very long story short, I lived abroad for 2 years. I came back in October of this year, and my savings had depleted a little bit. So they currently stand, when I came up with this challenge, they stood at about 14k. They're having an ISA in my bank, which is made up of like inheritance or like savings or whatever. It stood at 14k. Then I came back, and getting a job was a lot harder than it used to be. Like, it is a lot harder than pre-COVID. Even just like a standard like customer service like checkout job, it's so much more difficult. So I ended up having to go like a few months without money, so it depleted a bit further, especially since when I started the job that I currently have, I had just missed the cut-off date for payday, so I had to work an entire month before I actually saw any wages, which is what I'm stuffing today. So I'm doing this to bulk it back up, and I know what you're thinking. If you've seen this challenge before, you'll know that it saves 5,050, I think it is. That's where we change things a little bit. So I have a really badly drawn template where I can tick off the days, and you'll see it goes up to 109, because instead of doing 100, I'm doing 109, because that takes it up to 6,045 maybe? I don't even know. Anyway, so it has, unfortunately, my savings have gone down a little bit more because I couldn't find a job, and they are now sat at about 12k. But I was like, 8k in a year is like unrealistic. 6k I feel like is a bit unrealistic, but you know, we move. So I am going to be doing this in the year. In a year, I'm going to stuff 2 envelopes a week. I'm going to do one high one and then one low one, so that when it combines, you always get £110, and that's what I'm always stuffing. So for the first week, I'm going to do number 1, and you can't even see me. I'm going to do number 1, and I'm going to do 109. So let me just figure that out. So I don't have change for the like £9 and the £1. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to take 110, because that's what it is, and I'm just going to put that into 109, which I don't even have an envelope for. So for the time being, this is just going like in here. It's going in the side pocket for now. Okay, and then for number 1, I've written a little note that just says in, oh my god, focus. There we go. It just says in 109, and I'm going to put that into the number 1 spot. So that's here. So we're just going to pop that in. There we go. I will figure out some sort of envelope. Focus. Goodness. I will figure out some sort of envelope system for this. And anyway, so I'm going to take this out. There we go. And I'll cross out. Oh, my pen was working. 1 and 109. There we go. So that is stuffed. That is my main cash stuffing thing that I'm doing this year. We've done that, so we have this left to stuff in sinking funds, so we'll go do that now. Okay, so I did just count this up quickly, and we have £60 left for sinking funds and savings challenges. We have 50 in £10 notes and 10 in £5 notes. So let's start. Events is going to get 20. Like I said, I am just kind of throwing money at this at the moment because I am going to see Olivia Rodrigo and I'm going to see Taylor Swift, and I need to book like hotels and stuff for that. I'm very excited for Olivia Rodrigo because I'm going with 2 of my friends, and we're going for my like birthday weekend because she's performing on the 4th of May and my birthday's on the 5th, so we have 120. That will definitely get me like a hotel at least. Sorry, I've just realised that I was overshadowing it. Health, I was going to get 10 because I really need to start stuffing it. It's got a big target, but I've just been skipping over it. So there we go. Tech is going to get skipped. I have a little bit in tech, but I don't need to worry about it too much. Travel is going to get skipped. Clothes is also going to get skipped. I have a bit in it. Mutual aid. I'm going to explain this a little bit. For me, mutual aid is not charity specifically. I do give to charity. I sponsor 2 guide dogs, and I donate to the Anthony Nolan Trust. But they're like, that's like separate in my bill, so I don't stuff that. Mutual aid is more like close to home, I guess. So my plan is for mutual aid is I'm going to build up this fund, and then I'm going to give it to, like, I have friends who have like GoFundMe's or they have Ko-fi's or things like that. Or I was thinking maybe at the end of the year just buying a load of food and donating to food banks. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But the thing I'm going to do with mutual aid is, and this is an idea I got from Iris Budgets or Budget with Iris, I can't remember her name, but I watch her all the time, where she will like roll a dice and then take some money out of her like spending money for the week. I'm going to do that with mutual aid, but in order to do that I need to have spending money, so we're not doing that yet. So we are going to skip that. Miscellaneous, I'm going to give, I should probably put something in it. I'll give it 5, I think. I'm going to give it a 5. This is also really hard to do, like, with a camera in the way. I don't know how the veterans do it. Maybe it's because I also have such a bulky, like, stand/tripod. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors. I don't think I'm going to do rock, paper, scissors. I have not planned any of this. How much do I have left? I have 25. So I want to do something kind of safe. I think I'll do Never Have I Ever, because that's either a £10 one or a £5 one. So I think I might expose myself here. So there it is. So it says at the top, scratch a circle if you have done it, save 10. If you have not done it, save 5. So I'm going to start with, this is so exciting, I love stuff like this. I'm going to start with, should we go in order? No. Let's go with this one. Okay, I'm going to scratch it off. All right, so it is bought something and hid it from your partner. I don't think I've done that. I don't have a partner right now, but when I did, I don't think I ever did that. So that's 5. Nice. There we go. And let's pop that in there. Ooh. Let's go in. Okay. So next up, I think I'm gonna, what have I got left? It's just the change ones. I think I'm going to do 20 to my £500 just to get the ball rolling. I know we've just had Christmas, but yeah, I think I am going to do it. But you will have to give me a second because I realised I have no markers, so I need to go grab markers. Sorry if the angle is a little different. You toppled over while I was getting markers. So let's pull this out and we are going to do 20. I wanted to do like a bigger amounts for less weeks because I don't know, I just prefer to kind of save that way. Bigger amounts, less weeks. Okay, so pop that in there. And then I feel like I'm doing terrible angles. I am so sorry. I will get the hang of this eventually. Right, up and away. We have £1 left over. So she's going in there. And we're going to colour in a balloon. Oh gosh, that was my hand. I'll zoom you in a little bit. So we're going to colour in a balloon. There we go. Just one. I was hoping to get a little more, but then I had to pay for bus fare. So I lost all my change. So there we go. Oh my gosh, you're tilting. Sorry about that. Let's get you back to normal. There we go. So up and away. There we go. So we're making really good progress with that. It saves 50. We'll pop that back in there. I've no other change except, oh, I've no other change except 5p. So this is going in the change pot, which is very full, as you can see. I was thinking about getting one of those like ones that you have to like cut open at the end. But for now I'm just using this. I got it in Japan. I love it so much. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching my first cash stuffing video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you next week. Bye.